I realized how much it jumps every time I click my mouse. It's fine. We'll figure it out at some point. I actually have an idea or two to fix that. Secondly, welcome back to another episode of Hiso couldn't sleep, so he decided to start his stream early. Unprompted by anything. Usually I announce my streams are late, not early, so I feel like this is fair, you know? Sometimes I am a bit late and I prompt now, you know, but this day we're a bit early and I am prompted nothing. But no, I spent like, let's get into this new game, Mansion. Let's see. I spent about, oh, hello, that's spooky.
And this is my home.
Mm-hmm.
Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms?
There's definitely more than that.
Or is there even an end? That I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, just go.
Thank you, Spooky. But as I was saying, concerning. But as I was saying, I didn't. For fuck's sake, I didn't sleep very well. But no, I spent about 2 hours in bed trying to fall asleep, and it failed me horribly. So I gave up. So now we're here, and as I said, like I said, another installment of your dear Hiso not going to bed and being awake for a while. Can't say I didn't try. The worst part is that I'm jumpy, right? And I also think I'm a little bit hyper because of lack of being able to sleep, right? But this is the first thing really did scare me. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Touch a tiger by its toe. I don't know the rest of it, and I think that's the end of it. Room set. I need to keep track of the room number. I see Bolivar's online. Note. At first this place seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now. And I keep getting this feeling I'm being watched by something. This is not romantical at all. See. Left is always right. And the left is always the other word. 10, now we are at 11. The little gates here, I don't trust anything. This is the worst time to do this. Me, my little paranoid, allowed illusions. Something I think is kind of funny, right? Every time in between streaming, right? Or I'm like, you know, I should stream soon, and I should get some talking points. You know, look into the news, or you know, look into current events, because I think it's interesting to do that every once in a while. And then like it'll just be like one of the most horrific things, or like, you know, just something I find darkly funny, because I am a morbid person. Sorry about that. Had something in my throat and I got it out. But no, that's kind of how it usually goes. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't comment on things, or X and Y, you know? And just enjoy the moments, as I am now, walking through this maze. Also, I want to check something, because I didn't really check it beforehand. Okay, everything is working. Nothing is out of my control. Oh, I just remembered I have to actually... I commissioned something recently, right? Isaac? I commissioned something recently, right? And I think it just finished. I think they sent it to me like while I was trying to go to sleep. And I've not remembered, so that's not great. There's an outside. You see, I'm here trying to figure out everything that I can. I'm just being myself in every sense of that word. Enjoying everything. Being peaceful, happy. It's also one of the things when I am somewhat hyper, right? I can never really tell. I'm just paranoid currently. I can never really tell how quickly I'm speaking. This doesn't seem foreboding at all. I'm so paranoid. But no, I don't really. Okay, this is worse. I don't know how quickly I'm speaking, so I could be speaking really quickly. I'm just unaware of it. 29, 30. Okay. I know something is following, but I feel like I'm prancing through the same room over and over, hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs. I approve I'm making progress in reaching some destination. Just a bit over that ink. I'm dreadfully thirsty. I don't think our writer friend has made it. Can't jump. I'm trying to remember everything I know about the scene because it's been out for fuck's sake. It's been out for a while. We're gonna ignore that I jumped at that. It's been a while since I think there is something that if I stand around long enough, it will catch up to me. But I'm actually not certain at all because this game has been out for a while. Both pre and this. So I'm quite certain of that fact. Sorry, I'm like really now getting paranoid. It's a horrible time. Why do I always do this? I play like horror games or scary games like when I don't get enough sleep. It only leads to bad consequences like this. Never having a nightmare after I take a little nap. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Just peacefully dead. Okay. I don't know why, but the last like 2 have scared me. Not last 2, but first one, not the first one. Then after that, I think. Oh, another note. Ink, not quite quenching my thirst. It tastes terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. Another idea of romance. Concerning. 42. I guess we have a longer ways to go. 1,000 is such a big number. Okay. Wait, you have a note. I found something out today. Wait, I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I woke up from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I'm not sure what brand of year it has label at all. All I gather tastes strongly metallic. Might be poison, my friend. Weirdly enough, this is gonna be weirdly enough, when I'm at Cheesemaster, it's probably one of the more relaxing times. Well, I guess relaxing is relative. At least the more calming times I'm actually doing something. Usually I put it on if I don't feel like what is it? It's something really relaxed. Like I don't know if me jiving around would be very entertaining to you. So I do my little Chibi because it's better. But that's how it goes. There's reasons I skip the schedules. It's so stick to schedules. That's because it keeps me online to a sense of like, okay, I have to do X, Y, and Z in that order, and it should be fine. Interesting. I don't think that was wine. Oh, blood, probably. I can say I've saved. And I can only save once. Interesting. I want to believe this room is safe, but I also don't believe in it. Oh, this isn't a room. This is an elevator. I've realized my folly. I've realized my folly. Well, there's no point of stressing about it now. All we can do is look to the future. The horrific and horrific future. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I didn't see any of my freest notes. That means either I'm getting somewhere or someone's taking them. At least it isn't me who's taking them, so your bread trail is working fine for me. Keep going straight, up and left. Another note. I think this is my last note. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die never having found my escape. But really, is that not true? This place was like my escape from everything else. In the end, my death is kind of romantic. This guy is a bit, yeah. Sorry. Not the most romantic way to enunciate my words, but it is something. We're going up a ramp now. The humble cook chair above the ceiling. What a place to be. What a place to be. Oh, it scares me. This place This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. Okay. I'm hearing noises, which feel concern me more than anything else. The humble cock chair once again. Nice to see you and make your acquaintance. Probably should have checked if there was something on that, but I don't feel like it's worth the effort, I guess. Also, okay, I made the good decision. Ignoring that. Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards, ingesting, invoking, nailing, never stopping the choking. I see. Well, time to get out of here. Up or down? Let's go up. 62. Ah, what a wonderful sight to see. Oh, you're still behind me. Should have expected that. It's behind the other door. You know, things are just now getting a bit stressful. Nothing to worry about in any sense of that word. Just, you know, the humble man making his humble way out of this building. Nothing wrong or... shit. Nothing wrong or senseless about that, you know? Let me guess, you go straight across the things. No, you don't, and also you're right there. It was this side, wasn't it? It was, okay, thank God. Also, he was a lot closer when I turned around than I thought he was. I should start sprinting, because I think he's slowly gaining on me. I do mean slowly gaining. I hate this place so much. Okay. That's fine, we're doing fine, see? Unfortunately, the other door is locked, so we go through this one. Okay, humbly looking through doors. 70. You know, things are just getting a bit more exciting. I was gonna try to think of topics again to talk about. I'm kind of in my own stressful world currently. Do we lose him? Maybe. But I feel like we should keep moving. Cause I'm a bit... No, I'm in the cell. Weirdly enough, that reminded me of Ultra Kill, which is a bit strange in its own sense. It's okay. I am nice and relaxed. Peacefully undisturbed. I was going to say again, is the fact that, again, I know a decent amount about this game because it's one of those older games that, again, has been covered to death as well. In the video essay form or not. So yeah, honestly, I'm surprised. I don't remember a lot. It's one of those things where, again, granted, it's a story I think that is, like, kind of spread out throughout. Like, again, it's 1,000 something floors minus a Kami hospital, I think it is something hospital. Right, so it's decently spread out. At least some things have some explanations. I know that, I think they're called specimens, have some level of lore to them. I think is how you put it. You know? It's probably fine, you know? Interesting chandelier. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason the way I'm doing things. I'm just kind of existing, enjoying my life. Also, not unrelevant, irrelevant, right? But I would like to admit to all of you that I have JFK action figure next to me again. I think I mentioned him before. I don't think I reasonably said anything about it, but I do own. I saw him and I bought him. There's no reason for this purchase. Was it a financially smart purchase? Not particularly, but think of it this way. He was cheap. He was $9. Hey, bud, you scared me. But no, now he sits in my little box next to me, or on my little armrest thing, actually. Which surprised me the first time where he didn't fall off for like an hour. Which was actually more than anything else disturbing to me, because he just stared at me. It's quite frightening. Okay, it's just bones. See, we're doing fine. We're nice and relaxed. Also, like I said, it's one of those things where I want to start this early because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna end up sleeping tonight very well. So at the very least, I can stream for a little bit to help getting myself tired. And when I get tired enough, I can just roll in the bed and just let the sleepy times take me, basically. Do your thing. Okay, never mind. But minus anything else, this game's like tiring me out in like the paranoia sense. I should have guessed. Okay, it should be the same roughly. At least I hope. I prefer not to be faked out currently. Because that would not feel good to me. Fucking rat. I swore, sorry. There's a candle. I wonder if I can actually grab the candle. Well, too late now. It's fine. And there should be a safe room, which we can save. Axe! Chop it till you drop. Hang in there, I will, cat. I will. I will desperately will try. This feels like one of those rooms where spikes come from the wall and ceiling. But that just might be a me thing in essence. I may not sound as scared as I am, but I am terrified. Morbidly so. I think that's the issue. I'm just very unemotional usually. Which I don't think helps when it comes to games like this. I mean, jump scares are the only thing that really give me a reaction out of me. Because I'm paranoid, I'm gonna check. Okay, I did unmute myself. That's a positive. But I was gonna say as well, normally I don't play a lot of games in essence that are usually horror related because I just casually walk through them usually. I do enjoy horror a great deal. I still need to buy a Silent Hill F. I need to play that. I'm excited for it. Even though it's come out already, I'm excited to play it, I guess is the way to put it. But that's beside the point. Alright, we're fine. This guy's beginning to annoy me slightly. Hey, ice cream. Everything's getting a bit more dilapidated the longer I go on. Interesting. Left door. I'm gonna assume it's a slime door. I was right. Because life cannot be anything but cruel to me. There you go. Left or right? Well, I guess left is the right way to go. Okay. There we go. Just run. Run, dear me. Run, run, run. Okay, and I assume it's not going to fake me out a second time, hopefully. Maybe it will. You're right behind me. Yeah, you just fly over things. Good to know. That seems like it's good. Okay, thankfully. How close are you relatively to me? I don't know, but you seem to go faster when I look at you, so I'm going to try to ignore you in every sense of that word. It's fine, just don't be paranoid and it will be it will be fine, it'll be fine. I am completely in control of what's happening, and my mind is definitely stable enough to understand and comprehend the horrors that beseech me on every sense of that word. I see. My screen is flickering. This is not a good sign to me. No, don't do this to me. I've been so good. I'm actually so afraid. No time? Such a surprise. There was entry and actually entry. One I can admire, but suddenly came left. You disbanded. Your influence inspired me to leave. Never to leave. Okay. I see a looping corridor. Surprise. Okay. We're fine. Damn it. What if I go the other way around? Okay, that was the solution. Okay. That was not the solution. We're back at the beginning. The door with no lock. Okay, there. Go. Okay, that worked. You know, not gonna question it. Just gonna breathe steadily. This is not reassuring. I feel like I remember this. I don't know why. Oh, thank God. Nice and peaceful. We're doing fine. I was talking so calmly earlier. Now I'm... oh, it only gets worse. It truly only gets worse. Needs a key card. Locked. Wait, what? Oh wait, I can go back. Okay. Hey, bud. Ah, not reassuring at all. Okay. Read. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. Don't spook, we need more funds for stations. But she laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. General lab assistant. Okay. Oh, I took it. Fuck. Okay. I was worried that it triggered something if I did take it. See. I am very concerned. That's not the right way. It was the front door, right? It was. Okay. Can I keep eyes on that? I believe Subject 5 is on the loose. The glass around its container shattered, and I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now, but it's fine. But if it's out and live, then it's probably my last resort to clicking louder. Okay. Rat. Pardon me. Nothing but your humble Hiso running through corridor. I went the wrong way. Nothing but your humble Hiso walking through corridors. Nothing but your humble Hiso. I was so talkative 5 minutes ago. Now this is hell. This is why I shouldn't play games when I'm tired. It makes them so much worse on a personal level. Okay, not that way. I do this to myself. I make my own personal... Are you behind me still? You are. I've made my own personal hell of my creation. Or made my own personal hell of my creation? Not right now, Cup. I'm having existential moments. Moments that... Okay, that's not good. Because that'll open another one. Go, go, go. I hear it behind me. And I do not feel comfortable with its noises. But at the very least, I am full health. And that's the important part. Sorry, I saw it and it scared me again. Oh, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I wish I could talk more, but my mind's actually racing a little bit. And that's because I'm paranoid. Again. It's fine. We're fine. I think the funniest thing, right? We're fine now. Is the fact, literally probably like 2 hours ago, 2 to 4 hours ago, I was literally playing Pokemon. Just, not shiny farming, but, like just, that's not shiny. Breeding to get eggs, right? I was just getting a bunch of eggs and just running back and forth for like an hour. Or actually more than an hour, probably closer to. That's literally all I did for a while. And then I said, you know, instead of failing to sleep, you know, it would be a good idea to start the stream early instead of taking a little nap. To calm the nerves, you know? Because, you know, that's always the best thing to do. Play a little spooky game in attempting to calm your own nerves. I think this is the only few times I actually get paranoid because I'm just afraid. And also sleep deprived, but that's besides the point. We're gonna be fine. I heard that. Door? Yes. Okay, he clipped into me, but you know, we're fine. We've saved. And we're okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I don't want to continue. I don't want to keep my blood pumping. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll work out together. It's a nice time to relax and enjoy the simple times that we have together. I feel like every time I stream, every other week I have something new, right? Because in addition to JFK, who's like a foot tall, by the way, I also have like a couple copies of Paradise Lost that I found recently while getting some stuff. Actually, one that's like about like almost a foot and a half or something, like I guess long or tall, but only like a couple inches thick, right? It's got the illustrations and everything. It's very nice. And it's a very old copy as well, so I'm lucky it's in a good condition as it is. But I found another version of it that I'm like, I'm like, oh, this is nice. I have my big version, but this one's a lot more manageable. Oh my, it only gets worse. I see school. What a wonderful time for me. A lot of gay experiences in school. Not personally, but there's no really other way to put it. Besides personally. What an awful thing. I can't read Japanese. Fuck. Anything of use here? I don't think so, so I'm gonna move on before I give myself a heart attack. Oh hey. How's it going? You doing okay? Oh, there's a couple of you. Ah, sorry, I seem to be interrupting something. I'm going to leave now. But strange folk, if I'm completely honest with you. All I am glad of is the fact that I have my little flashlight with me. I don't believe this door is real, and I think it's going to make me run downstairs. Never mind, I'm so thankful it didn't. I'm so paranoid. Like, I don't know how to commentate. I don't know. Okay, I should definitely do this game when I'm more awake, right? Instead of being paranoid. I'm just genuinely so afraid. Sorry, the cool jazz put me out of it. I'm just like so worried in every sense of the word. I keep turning around to make sure there's nothing there. I thought there was a bloody door, in all honesty. Just walking through. Okay, got better. There's the light again. Okay, hey man. Didn't notice you before. Hopefully you were well, little ghost girl. Do you know about the hit game Lethal Company? I think you'd make a friend there. Oh, you also clip through doors. Good enough. I think she's about as equally as terrifying as you are. So I think you'd make great companions, even. You know, listen, I don't know how good the death, the afterlife, or the purgatory? How do you put it? I don't know how good that scared me. I don't know how good the friend group is in the afterlife. I mean, well, technically you're in the afterlife, but in a worse sense. You seem to be stuck or chained to this. Are you potentially a wandering spirit, or are you the type that is locked to one place? I wonder. Well, I'll never get my answers. That's okay. I can just live in constant fear of everything around me. And I'm okay with that. I feel like it's one of those things as well. When I do get this tired, right, or it's technically chill time for me, I get so paranoid when okay, I'm definitely repeating myself a lot, but it's one of those things where I feel like it's necessary to explain myself because I feel terrified in every sense of the word, and the continuous flow of words helps me stop being as paranoid or afraid. Mhm. Okay, cool. Nope, never mind. That's cool. This is a doozy on my brain. Oh, hey, pumpkin. Hi, pumpkin. Huh, hun? Okay, never mind. Just put on an X and it'll be okay. I also started trying to record a couple of things, right? Both a Halloween thing as well as another thing that I've been working on that, of course, has taken so long to actually get done for personal reasons, like, I don't think I'll dive into it. Never mind. I won't mention it. In any sense in the word, because it is a personal thing. Technically, it is something that I probably shouldn't talk about too much. Not for any truly not for any true bad reason, just that it bums me out to some extent. But think of it this way: we made it to the safe room. Keep a little pep in your step. I don't want to. Thank you, Papa Jones. I don't trust you. Okay. Nice parent. Time to breathe and enjoy the moment. Just for a little bit. Okay, when I did that, I was really worried I was just gonna fall asleep. That's okay. Wrong way. Okay, we'll go another 50. And that'll be good for today, because I feel like I'm slowly actually... I am slowly getting tired. So that's a good thing. I'm also afraid. I don't want to play anymore. I can't wait till I play this later, right? Either on my own time or just in general. And I'm genuinely not afraid or paranoid in any sense of that word, which would be very embarrassing looking back on this, but that's okay. It's fine with me. Let's see. The timeout chair. But no, another thing I will say, recently I've been playing a lot of games with Brolovir, right? And the others. I also need to ask him a couple things about how to set something up that we're doing. Which I don't know if I will live stream in any sense. I don't know if anyone will, but it's something fun for us to do in general. I have no idea to set up, so I'll probably ask him. So I think he would at least hear me out. Not that any of the others wouldn't, it's just that I feel like I'm closest to him. I feel bad asking anyone else, so yeah. But no, recently I played Risk of Rain, and it felt very... In order to keep surviving in this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would in hopes in one of these stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misrepresents instructions somehow. Interesting. But what I was saying is the fact that he showed me, he played Risk of Rain with me, right? The second one. And it truly felt like the younger brother experience where, again, not in the sense that my controller was plugged in, but the sense that, like, you know, at a certain point, I just died, right? And then, oh, this is awful. Never mind, it only gets worse. Please open. It only gets worse. Why can I go in these rooms? Oh, it's not really our fault. We just do what Mother has told us. That sort of situation. Okay. Is that a skin thing? I don't know. Broken. Mother is pleased. Hello, Mono. Mother is pleased with us, but we're supposed to know. How are we supposed to know that pearl wasn't pure? Hello, Mono, Oh, hey. I don't know if you're a painting or just a being. How are you, my dear friend? I went the wrong way. I've made the elected decision to leave this place. It only gets worse. Oh no, actually we're in Silent Hill now. This is more comforting than anything else. We will never speak of that place again. There's horrors that even... You're not wrong. You're not wrong in any sense of that word. I see. You also go through... I kind of hoped you'd stay behind in that area, not follow me. Very viciously. In complete honesty, Not as visually, okay. Not as visually as terrifying as the other things I've witnessed in this place, in this hellhole. But, but arguably, very arguably, potentially worse on my fear meter. Because I am very afraid of many things. One specifically being women. But we get over fears and whatnot in this household. Through brute force and as well as exposure therapy. Possibly the best and worst way to do it. But that's fine. Nothing's wrong with just, you know, a bit exposing yourself to the great horrors beyond your mind's comprehension. What else is the human experience for? But no, Mono, I've been kind of losing myself slowly in this place. Talking kind of in circles to keep myself going. The humble cuck chair once again. This time he's not pointing at me. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, no. We still haven't died. I still haven't died, it appears. I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope not some other side character that leaves no support of the expedition. But I also found a strange computer that gave descriptor monsters. It seems they're called effective based on how many people they killed. Maybe I could have found the computer at some point. Okay, I was scared there was a little cell. We're fine. I have very little confidence in making through everyone. Sorry, there was a knock in the wall, and that scared me really bad. It actually scared me. I'm being murdered. Oh, it's the girl from fucking Lethal Company again. Like I said, I think you'd make great pals, you know? You know, there's at the very least, I don't think she'd be picky either. So I'd hope you cease your attempts to murder me and my soul, and either befriend other. You know, what's it? The helping hand to some extent, extending the olive branch. I think it'd be good for you. Instead of stabbing me repeatedly, and usually in the back. I think it'd do wonders for the soul, even. I actually don't know if you have a soul. In complete honesty, I'm kind of hoping. You know, is it wrong to hope? I don't think so. I think it's perfectly fine to hope, even in hopeless situations. You know, even though it maybe appear pointless, it's not completely pointless. I think it's a good thing. You know. I seem to have won a theological battle. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe it's something with philosophy I was trying to explain, but my tired brain thought of theological? Is that the word? Okay. Oh, hey, man.
You made it this far. That's good. I shall grant you a gift for your progress.
Is it gonna scare me, Spooky?
So just keep going.
I don't want to, really. I'll go in at 50. It's like gambling. Okay. Thank you, Spooky. Okay, so I can get back here by using the password pumpkin. Good to know. One more 50 flights of stairs. Cannot hurt in any sense of that word. I feel confident in my building. I think I was thinking of psychological. I'm trying to think of... Oh, hey, it's giant spider thing. I'll be honest, of all the creatures I've encountered, you're probably the worst thing I've seen visually. On a deep psychological level, maybe the woman would be worse, but that's more on the damage and critical effects of early youth. Ignore them, I jump. But that's how it goes, you know? What's wrong with just being a bit afraid of people? What is the fear outside again? Arogophobia? Arogophobia. No. I think I'm thinking of air race, but that's not. I'm trying to pronounce airways, but it isn't airways. Arogophobia, something like that. I think it starts with an O. I think it starts with a hello picture. I think it starts with an A or an O, and I really do not remember. But it sounds similar to the thing I muttered out. It's A, okay. I'm just a man who's deeply afraid of things at all times. And there's nothing wrong with that. We made it to 69. I didn't even comment. I just realized I didn't comment when we made it to 69. I missed out on a choke opportunity, and I'm deeply sad by this. Twice, actually. 3 times, technically. Yeah, 3. I don't feel like... Okay, I feel like we're about to get to the school area again. I do not want to be back there. Feels to be too much fear. And heterosexual... not heterosexual. There we go. Homoerotic memories. Which is weird. But it's kind of how my high school years went. I think it's funny because it's one of those things where I'm just saying things in the sense that I'm not confident. I'm just saying things because it's one of the things I'm filling time in my mind, so I'm less afraid. But I think it's hilarious to myself the fact that at some point I have to look back on this, right? Or a friend of mine will, or someone else will. I heard that door break, I'm afraid. That I'm paranoid. Right? Someone will look back on this and will explain to me, like, what are you talking about? What were you saying? Why were you talking about X and Y? And I really will not have an answer. And the only answer was like, well, I was tired, and I kind of just started saying things that I thought were kind of related in essence. Oh, I'm the ghost, I see. That's not good. Introducing some ghosts. His name is Edgar. Next is Mary. Finally came out of her shell. The third is Bram, and he's stoked to be here. And finally, what everyone's been waiting for. It's Spooky herself. I see. 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 Bit horrific, no? Just a bit horrific. It's fine. I think we're fine. I'm turning around because I'm afraid someone's gonna come and murder me. Again, they're just running into my knife, you know? It's almost... I'm in a rush, as they can see, you know? I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm like terrified, by the way. I actually am terrified. Just in a rush. And I'm worried about that door. I'm just trying to get places, and they keep running into my knife. It's truly I don't think I get immense. I'm also stuck here. I'm also stuck here. I see. You know, let's let it run out. I'm gonna play something else. I see. I'll definitely beat you, Spooky. Oop, I cannot. I've been imprisoned. I've been imprisoned, I think, till I win the game. Wait, I think I actually am stuck. Well, it's fine, you know, we'll go another round, it'll be fine. Nothing wrong with a bit of homicide. I truly cannot walk away, by the way. At worst, I soft lock myself. At best, I am here till I beat the game. Either way, I think it's fine. Honestly, I think technically, I don't even have a stick, because that's going to give me a headache. I can just spam the E button. I can. That works so well, actually. Bam, 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 bam. It is flashing. That's going to give me a headache horribly. Okay. Oh, I just realized that's a score. Okay. I think I have to at least get on the score, maybe. Or maybe I'm allowed to leave after. I don't really know. Man, I've been cursed. I want to try out the card game more than anything else. This one's lame. I want to play the card game so desperately, but I can't. I'm being forbidden by just the game rules. I've been stuck here. I've been imprisoned. I could just spam the button and I'll be okay. There's no strategy to this. The card button may also not have strategy. I kind of hoped it would. Only 5,000. I can play it with my no. I can't play without looking. This is great. I think 700 was the least lowest score. I think it was. I see the blood amount is getting higher and higher each time. I'm actually at deficit now. That is a horribly headache-inducing, especially for a man who's not slept yet. Kind of hoping it breaks itself before anything else, because jeez, it's just a red screen. I can't stare at that. It's gonna give me a headache. I'm gonna get nightmares, you know. Red screen. At the very least, it reminds me of Silent Hill. I like Silent Hill. That's the only really thing I can think about whenever I'm tired. Especially this tired. I hope the mic can pick this up, by the way. Also, I realized I misread the message so long ago. Not very kind to kill the strangers. Maybe rude even. I see that was pointing towards me, not them running into the knife thing. I'm realizing this fact now. Good, that's the point of it. This is peak gameplay right here, okay? This is what a man does to game. He spams the single E key on his computer while putting his mic right next to it. What are we doing on score, by the way? Okay, we're doing horrible. That was also really bright. Are you done yet? Oh, wait, yeah. I forgot this. Wait. Is it down Z? No, enter. Oh, wait, there we go. I think I'm about to meet a bad fate because I've decided that's the best course of action to put my name into the game. I should have checked things in all honesty. Am I finally now free? Can I walk away from the machine? I see. I cannot walk away from the machine. I'm stuck. No! Oh, thank God. It's out of order. Card game time. Okay, I'm free. I don't think I do have to. I see. It's one of these games. I want you to know, by the way, I'm no longer afraid. I'm just now pleasantly out of my mind. This is really the announcer really does remind me of the old like racer things. I used to play. There used to be what was it? There used to be an arcade cabinet in like the laundromat that I used to go with my dad. Right, and that's what this reminded. The voice reminded because it is very similar to this. Just the very like I don't know how to describe it, but it is very similar to it. It's bringing back great memories of playing Tekken. Actually, I don't know, is there arcade cabinets like this anymore, really? Like, well, I don't know if laundromats in general, but no, I'm trying to think, I don't know if there is any. At least, last time I went there, there was a different one. It was very, like, weird, but it wasn't like these normal types of ones. So I'm not entirely sure what it is or why it is that way. We do miss it. I enjoyed playing the Tekken and also I think I tried the racing game. I was not very good at the racing game. I don't think I ever got anywhere near like I don't think I got anything besides like dead last. There we go. This thing won't let me walk away. I made no. There we go, I'm free. I think I had to change the place to escape. It's fine. Back to our grand adventure. I see that the bug is returned. What a worse thing. What a horrific thing to return to. I don't like this. I regret not staying at the arcade cabinet now. I regret it greatly. Up the stairs we go. Why? Because it feels the most reasonable. There's a lot of holes in the ceilings. You coming out the holes? No, you're not. But I don't trust you. I won't be. Yeah, you were coming up from there. Okay. Oh, I made it out. I regret not staying and playing more. Nope, I've been attacked. Oop, nope, nope. Escaping. I don't like bugs and their quirly little legs. I don't think he wants cheese. I also don't have I don't have cheese also to sacrifice currently. Though I don't think he'd be willing to be sacrificed. We'll just fair on him, you know. He knows where his morals stand. He knows his worth. It is not to be sacrificed to a spider centipede creature. And we all praise him for that. I see. A never shifting labyrinth. Never known where or when. Cool. I'm in hell. I hear things. Hey, eyeball. So I see you again. Thank Christ. Okay. I think I think the effectiveness of the species is also somewhat related to the souls, the people they kill somehow. Anyway, I'm still alive, strong, but I feel like I'm in the innermost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what antagonist looks like. I hope they're cute. I don't think this guy made it. In complete fairness and honesty. Now, being very afraid, being also very tired. I don't want to deal with that, what I just witnessed on the poster. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm actually not properly tired now. I'm going to pass out probably. We're safe, we're fine. Oh, I'm gonna hope that everything goes well. But no, hopefully you enjoyed my little gaming. We all ignore my tabs. Hopefully you did enjoy the little game, but I'm gonna head off. I need to get some rest. Normally I would use this. Oh my, I'm here. Look at me. I'm here. I might, depending on the time. I don't know. You know, we're going back to gaming because I don't know how to turn that off. But no, I'm gonna head off then. For the moment. Hopefully that was enjoyable. I had fun. In my own twisted kind of way. I need to lay down. But no, hopefully that was enjoyable to some extent. I might play it more. At the very least when I'm not like half asleep. But I'm gonna say, bye-bye. I'm going to bed finally. I'm free. Oh, it's fine. But no. Bye-bye.